They've been a consistency. We've not seen terrible looking movies in a while, so I need to commend you guys on that. You guys are doing a good job. Those were done around like 2000s, right? They should have dressed like that at the beginning of the movie and then migrated, and even the things around there. I saw a solar panel in one of their establishment shots at the beginning, and I was like, is this supposed to be 2000? Like, they messed that part up. Hello everyone, welcome. My name is IBKinx. In this video, as you already know, I'll be reviewing the movie The Man of God on Netflix. It just came out this Easter weekend. I just saw it and I'm like, initially when I saw the trailer, I was like, huh? Fela gave his life to Christ? Like, Fela is... what? It was so confusing. I had a lot of questions. But you know, Akah Nnani is our leading man. And I just had to say it. I had to say it for myself. I've seen him walk his way from the bottom of acting roles to a leading man. And I was totally here for it. Okay, let's delve into it. So reading the synopsis, Samuel forsakes his harsh religious upbringing to live his own life, but his soul remains caught between the world and the faith he left behind. Spicy. So basically, any Nigerian or African that reads this synopsis knows that this is a worldly guy who probably finds his way to Christ, or is torn between his life in Christ and his life in the world, or something like that. You have that idea going on in your head, right? Right. Yeah. Okay. The cast included Akah Nnani, Osas, Ighodaro, and this lady I have never seen before. Her name is Atlanta Bridget Johnson, and of course, Miss DSM, Dorcas, Shola, Fapson. Sorry, the genre of the movie is supposed to be Nollywood, drama, African movies, and emotional. The movie was directed by Bolanle Austin-Peters. It was also produced by Bolanle Austin-Peters. I know the funny thing about it, she also made a cameo in it, just like Stanley does and Kunle Afolayan does in all these movies now. And I'm here for it. I actually like it when like the director or producer just sneaks themselves inside. Actually very cool. Okay, so enough with the yada yada, and let us actually dissect the movie. Okay. So first, let's talk about the wardrobe, costume, art department. I'm grouping all this into one category. All, I'm sure, worked together. Wardrobe and makeup did a beautiful job. But it's a timepiece, like it's a period drama, right? And then it was obvious that it started in the early 2000s because they didn't have phones, and they were sending letters back and forth. And then afterwards, maybe a year or two later, you will see that they were using old computers, yes? And then later, you just see an iPhone 11 or iPhone 10, and I'm like, bruh, I didn't understand. Because also, the wardrobe, like hair and makeup, I understood maybe the makeup, even the clothing, the wardrobe, they tried to make Osas look like a university girl with her donkeys and all that. Don't even get me started on that. But the hair, there's an evolution of hair. You see old Nollywood babes, right? They should have just made them look like those old Nollywood babes, because those were done around like 2000s, right? They should have dressed like that at the beginning of the movie and then migrated, and even the things around there. I saw a solar panel in one of their establishment shots at the beginning, and I was like, is this supposed to be 2000? Like, they messed that part up. It was like they're doing such a good job, and they messed that part up so badly. Like, that department, they tried their best. I knew they tried their best, because you could see that the wardrobe tried to make them, but we didn't buy it. We just didn't buy it. We did not buy it. At least, you know, when they showed a smartphone for the first time, maybe it should have been a cell phone, for like a mobile phone, like, you know, those touchlight small phones, or those Nokia kind of phones first, and like give an evolution. Like, maybe when the church now becomes a mega something church, then that's like 20 years later or 15 years later or something. It was just really confusing. I know they purposely did not put 5 years later, 10 years on the screen so that it would be very cliche. But honey, I was disappointed. Well, it's okay. It still looked good though. But overall, they did well with wardrobe. I'll just give it a good, like a pass. Like it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't believable. Basically, like wardrobe, art department, and makeup and hair. Actually, that hair thing pained me because you guys have old Nollywood to like pick it, like pick it back from. Like you see all those hairstyles that will cover like this. Oh, you put for my hand. Before my hand, because those actors, top notch. Okay, next I'm gonna go to cinematography. The visuals looked good. I'm not even mad at it at all. There's nothing special about it, but I'm not mad at it. I want to thank Nollywood. I don't know if it's because of Netflix Naija or whatever. I don't know, maybe because they're putting their stuff on a global platform now, so they are making sure their visuals look good, like impeccable. And I love the consistency. They've been a consistency. We've not seen terrible looking movies in a while. So I need to commend you guys on that. You guys are doing a good job. Okay. I see you. All right. Next, I'm going to talk about the sound. Okay, at the beginning, the sound was a little bit shaky. Like you see that part where, I don't know, I don't want to give out too much. But there was a part where somebody was crying. And then the mother was like, do you want to kill him? In that part, the sound was a little bit. The first performance, the sound also was. So I think maybe they shot it from beginning to end. That's how they shot the movie. I don't know if that's how they shot it. However, I think they noticed the issues that they had and then they fixed their sound immediately. So maybe after the first 2-3 scenes, you don't hear problems in the sound anymore. They tried to fix it up. So I commend you guys for that. Good. You saw your mistakes and you strapped up. Did a good job. Okay, now my favorite part of this movie, I'm going to talk about it. The actors. Oh my gosh. I'm in love with Miss DSF. Dorcas. I'm in love with that woman. Anytime I see her, I just want to see the movie. And she doesn't disappoint. I love DSF in it. Akah Nnani surprised me in it. I knew he was a very good actor, but I like the range of emotions. Like, I believed him. That's all I'm gonna say. I believed him. Yo. And then this lady, Atlanta Bridget Johnson, I've never seen her before. And she gave it to me, man. She gave me the range. She gave me everything. And Osas. And a smart thing, the tears. Oh my gosh. Osas brought it also, yes. Actually, they all did a fantastic job. Even people who just showed up for like his brother. I love him. Sam's brother in the movie, I love him. I also like his parents as well. They all did, like, even people with little 1, 2, 3 roles or 3 scenes, they like the waka past people. They did a good job, including yourself, Bolanle Austin-Peters. Actually, that was cool. I loved it. Okay, now let's get to the story. The story, y'all. Okay. You know, I got this vibe that Sam and Joy were like the Ojo Elegba, Anthony and Kat. You know, the whole "you are the bane of my existence." Their own is "my people shall be your people and your God shall be my God." Like, they plagiarized the Bible, man. I saw that part and I had to pause and laugh. I had to laugh because I think that's like I don't know, man. I don't know if that's what they're trying to do, but it was hilarious. Like, it was giving me love story, Romeo and Juliet, all those kind of teen vibes at that part until, you know, the thing went, whatever went. I don't want to. This is no spoiler alert. I'm trying not to spoil anything for you guys. Yeah, but okay. The story was first. I think the story was all over the place in a way because there were so many unanswered questions. I think maybe they didn't have enough time to develop. Okay, they developed the characters, no doubt on that. But to give the story a seamless flow, I think they ran out of time, or they assumed, or they wanted us to assume. I think some writers do that too, that they leave it to the viewer to come up with, or whatever conclusions they want to. I feel like it was a bit rushed. It should have been like a 3-part or 6-part series, in my opinion, because I had so many questions. Like, why was he being abused? Did the father get abused too? Ooh, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert. If you know what it's, just stop this video, pause it, and come back afterwards. Spoiler alert. I had a lot of questions. I wanted to know, why was he being abused physically? Did his father also get abused? I had a lot of questions too. Like, what happened to Rex? Okay, yeah, they told us what happened to Rex at the end, but there are a lot of gaps in there. Also, why did Joy leave Sam? There was no explanation. I know there is only letters, or there's no way of communicating, but I'm sure maybe even she didn't get the emails. But at least there should have been a reason why she left him. At least, I don't know, man. I know people leave people for no reasons, but it was just somehow the way she left him. Like, no closure or whatever. And I guess because of the fact that there was no closure, that's why there was residual effect on and everything at the end. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of spoilers I'm giving you guys. But it seems that if you've not seen it, you'll be confused as to what I'm saying, right? I think so. Please don't hate me. If you really know what I'm saying, please just put it in the comments. Let's talk about it in the comments, because okay, one thing I'm still very upset about, like even till today, I watched it last night, even till today, one thing I'm very upset about is the fact that they glorified physical abuse. I would never stand for it. I think we, in our generation, I know our parents did all that, but I just feel that they should have not glorified it. The way they ended is that they glorified physical abuse. Like, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I did not like it. No. And I love the storyline. I think we need 2 or 3 more good movies like this about pastors and their shenanigans, basically, like all these mega churches. Oh, I love the way the story, like the growth of how the church grew. Like, what English am I speaking? I like the what's it called? Is it chronology of how the church grew? I don't know if that is used in the right terms, but yeah, I love to see it. I love that part. They got it right. So yeah, let's stop glorifying physical abuse. It's not cute. Stop flogging your children like animals. Okay. So overall, I'm gonna give this movie a solid 7, because it wasn't. I'm not giving it higher than a 7 because it's a definite pass mark. It's, yeah, there are Hollywood movies that are worse than this, if I'm being honest. So yes, it actually gets a pass mark because sound was not bad. Actually, sound was above average, to be honest. Apart from the glitches at the beginning, it was clear. We could see properly. We could hear them properly. It's just the period thing that was. And 2000 should not be that hard. It's not that expert. Let me not shut up. I don't know anything about making moves. Actually, I know a little bit, but 2000, they always get the old computers, right? But every other thing, like, that shot, that establishment shot, it just destabilized me. I just saw it. I was like, people should do better. Okay, yeah, that's basically it. If you've watched it to this extent, please give this video a thumbs up if you can relate to what I'm saying. Let's continue this conversation in the comments till I come your way again. My name is IBKinx. Have a blessed week. Happy Easter, guys. Bye.